All right, everybody. As promised, we are back. I apologize for that. We had 4 or 5 people on the stream too, so hopefully they do come back. King Nacho, welcome as always. Good to see you. And you're not gonna believe what it was. So all that time, I'm thinking it's the Elgato, it's the Retro Tank. I tried 3 different cables, 2 different um, capture cards, and all the while it was the pseudo Saturn. And if you don't know what that is, that's the cart that you use if you want to play basically region free games. Oh, my camera's not working. Let me get that fixed. Basically allows you to play region free games or bootlegs basically on regular hardware. All right, hopefully, am I back? Yep, all right, camera's working now. Hopefully the game audio is still working. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me on a Tuesday night. Hope you guys are having a good start to your weekend. If you got were a part of the massive blizzard, which I was, hopefully you were able to shovel yourself out. So, all right, everything is sounding good. Everything's looking pretty good. We ended up changing over to a RGB SCART, which looks really good. And hopefully I can beat Dracula without dying. The thing with this game, I think you get a bonus. So if you end up beating Dracula, I think you get a bonus without dying, I should say.
Monster, you don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Something's going on with the
Perhaps the same
audio.
can be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you. No, it cannot be.
What's going on with the audio there? Anyways, what I was saying with the pseudo Saturn is I had it set to the 4 RAM megabits, and I guess the game does not like that. So I put it on regular mode, and then that didn't work. I put it on I don't know. Gotta pay attention to this. This part of the game is of the battle is actually pretty easy. You just gotta pay attention. King Nacho, almost 1,000 points. I think you're gonna hit that on this stream. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. Thank you for joining me on a Tuesday night. We are playing the Sega Saturn version of Castlevania. And we are playing on actual hardware. So that's why technical difficulties, you know? Just never know what's going to happen. It's probably an easier way to beat this guy, but I just take my time. Trying not to die. I always forget that you can run in this game. Trying to save my special weapon for when he transforms. And we are playing as Alucard. The cool thing about the Sega Saturn version is you can actually play as Richter. So you can actually play the full game as Richter. You can also play as Maria as well. I've never played as her, but I have played as Richter, and of course Alucard. I have this game, many versions of this game. There we go. We can use the little bit of slowdown here. I need to get away from him though. Oh man, it's not what I wanted. I didn't want to die. So I forget what exactly it is that you lose if you die here. So she revives you, but I think you definitely get a bonus if you don't die here. I got stuck in this corner though. When he jumped up, I should have got out. Yeah, my bad.
What is your business here?
I don't know what's going on with the voices though. Seems like it's playing sound bits that aren't even ready yet. Alright, Count Dracula had risen with the aid of the Dark Priest Shaft to menace humanity once again. Legendary vampire hunter Richter Belmont stood against him and at last brought him down. However, 4 years later, on a glaring full moon night, Richter mysteriously vanished. Maria Reynard set out to find him, but knew not where to begin. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the Castle of Dracula, rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from the mist as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces struggled for the soul of a man named Alucard, he who had once fought alongside Trevor Belmont against his immortal father, Count Dracula himself, to purge the world of his own cursed bloodline. Alucard had submerged his vampiric powers and fallen into what meant to be an eternal slumber, but now he awakens to the cackles of evil. The eternal battle of good and evil has come full circle once again. All right, hopefully this is working because there's definitely some strange things going on with this game. It could also be my Saturn too. I have a Japanese Saturn. It might be time to get a new Saturn. This one here, I think the laser is not the greatest. So this one here is the patched version. It does have the English translation, as well as some performance boosts here. So I'm kind of interested to see what exactly they made better. It does seem to play a little bit better already, what I remember. But this game was released only in Japan for the Sega Saturn. That console just did a lot better in Japan as opposed to in the US. So they got a lot of games that we didn't get here in the States. Although if you pick up the Japanese version, it's playable. I will say the voice acting for the Japanese version is really good. I kind of prefer the Japanese voice acting over the American version, or the English version. But so far, playing pretty good, and looks really nice as well. Again, we're playing on real hardware, so. So what you're seeing is not emulation.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side.
Yeah, there's something
But I
wrong
demand you
with
cease your
the
attack.
voice acting.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet.
Wait a moment. You seem human. And yet, what do you here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Then we have the same purpose.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. When I played this the other day on the CRT, I didn't have any issues. So there's gotta be something wrong with I don't know, either this load or the pseudo Saturn. But when I played it the other day, the voice acting was spot on perfect. So I apologize for that. There were so many problems today. But at least the gameplay is holding up here. All right, so Death did take all of our weapons, so we do have to equip. So one thing I did notice is the menu system definitely feels a lot quicker. If you play the original Saturn version, it takes a little bit to get in and out of the menus here. Alright, gotta remember all these controls. What is the map? Got a nice dodge there. Let me know in the comment section below, what is your favorite Castlevania game? As a kid, I grew up with Simon's Quest, so Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. I wouldn't say that's my favorite, but I really enjoyed it as a kid. I think it's definitely a game that I think got a bad rap back in the day. But it seems like people are starting to enjoy that game more nowadays. But I loved that game as a kid, even though I didn't really know where to go. Let's see what we got here. Obtain the Cube of Zoe. All right, let's see. What does the Cube of Zoe do? That's something we can see right here, I guess. Is it a spell? Relics? Cube of Zoe causes items to materialize. Okay. If you're just joining us now, welcome. Thank you for joining me on a Tuesday night. Hope everybody's having a good week, staying safe. Especially those of you that got hit by the blizzard here in the United States. I think I don't. I thought there was like a button for the map. Maybe we don't have the map yet. Is it in the menu? No, it's not. It's pretty sure there's a specific button for the map. That was one thing that was really slow to load as well on the Saturn, Japanese Saturn version. All right, so we got some armor here we can put on. This is one thing I really enjoyed about the game. I liked how you could change items here to get different stats. Red Rust, I guess that's not a good one. Real shame that the voices aren't working correctly though. But at this point, I don't want to restart anything or change anything because I'm just happy it's working. I thought for a little bit that we might have not have been able to stream tonight. We got a shield now. But yeah, let me know your favorite Castlevania game. Could be for any system. Yeah, the sound effects and stuff is all working. The music is working. It's just when there's the cutscenes. For some reason, the voice acting is cutting out, and it's playing voices from other cutscenes. It's very strange. Unless you guys aren't hearing it, it's just me. Oh, there's a secret passage here. It's another thing cool about this game. There's just so many secrets and stuff. And there's just so much to explore. I think every time I play this game, I always kind of go like different ways. Castlevania 64. You know, I never owned that game as a kid, but my cousin had that game, and I loved watching him play that game. It seemed really cool. It's another game that I think, again, it got a bad rap back in the day, but I think people enjoy it a little bit more nowadays. That's one that I actually do want to own. Castlevania 64. And then they have a different version too. So, which I guess fixed a lot of the issues with Castlevania 64. But it's like it's weird because I think it's like a different campaign. I think the N64 versions are expensive nowadays too. But yeah, I'd love to have that either Castlevania on the 64 in my collection. It's on my wish list. Someday, I'll get it and I'll put it on the stream. I'm actually a big fan of the Lord of Shadows Castlevania games. Well, I can't say both of them because I've never played the second one. I've only ever played and beat the first one, which I really enjoyed. I don't know why I never got the second one. I have it on something. I don't know if it's Steam or. Now loading. Oh, we got a boss fight? Maybe I should have went the other way. Oh yeah, we got a boss fight. Ah, I thought I could just sneak by him. Death stole all of our powers and weapons, so we're kind of limited here. Love the graphics in this game. I know, like, I'm sure some people were disappointed back in the day because it's a 2D game, but once you actually stop playing this game, you don't care. It's a good game. There we go, we got him. couldn't really read what that was. Oh, there we go, the shield. Okay, so we can use the shield. Yeah, that's right. Legacy of Darkness was their re-release, right? Because people were kind of upset about the first one. I just find it weird that I have not got a map yet. Oh man, look at the blood spraying. Pretty cool. Let me check the menu again, just in case. Unless there's some kind of button like combination I gotta push. System, button settings, holder. Global map. Okay. So up and start is the global map. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So it does take a little bit of a transition there. Okay, cool. We're just kind of going along here, I guess. Eventually we'll have to backtrack. Oh yeah, definitely. It definitely is. But there's a lot of games that are like this that came afterwards. A lot of Castlevania games. A lot of the Game Boy Advance Castlevania games are really good. The ones on the DS are considered very good. Which I'm gonna have to buy that collection because I've never actually played any of the DS. I played some of the Game Boy Advance ones, but not the DS ones. But they're very much like this. That was a long way down. Alright. See, we got a better weapon. Nope. But yeah, most people would say that this is the best Castlevania, and they wouldn't be wrong. Definitely wouldn't disagree with them. But you can make a good case for the Game Boy Advance games, the DS games too. Gotta be careful pushing the up button while jumping. Alright, let's see what's down here. I feel like I've been here, but maybe not. I have been here, yep. I knew this looked familiar. Alright, let's go back up. Yeah, the graphics, this game is amazing looking. To be playing it on, real hardware is a bonus. Cool thing about this game is even though like the physical copies are very expensive, there's a lot of ways to play this digitally as well, so pretty sure I own this on the 360. I own it on the PS3. I bought it digitally, so I have it on the PS3, the Vita. I think I have a digital collection. It comes with this and Dracula X, I think it is, for the PS5, PS4. So there's a lot of good ways to be able to play this game. If you're just joining, welcome. Thank you for joining me on a Tuesday night. Be sure to say hello in the chat. Totally deserve that. Alright, I think we went this way last time as well, but there is a door all the way at the top. We ended up going to the right, so I guess we'll go to the left this time. We'll just save so that we can get some hit points there. Push the wrong button. You got to be close to 20 points. Not 20 points. You got to be close to 1,000 points now, King Nacho. Yeah, there you are. Very close. Alright, let's go to that door here. Oh. We got a magic door. We can't go there yet. That's alright, we like exploring. I don't think there's anything else in here. We beat the boss here. They were actually pretty easy. Alright, did we go this way? Let's see. Alright, we did go that way. Went down the elevator. Let's go upwards. Alright, we got another save point. I really need that right now. Hopefully not. Famous last words. We got a cloth tunic. You're seeing a lot of games that are like this nowadays, too. Not so much maybe like the Metroidvania style, but we see a lot of games that are 2D now, right? They just came out with that Terminator game. That's 2D. Been seeing a lot of beat 'em ups lately as well. I think there was like a Power Rangers beat 'em up. Came out not that long ago. It's a tough spot. I think it was you, King Nacho, that said the Terminator game was pretty good. Oh, we got sunglasses. What does that do? Our defense goes up. Okay, I'll take that. I imagine the height is going to be better, yeah. Oh, what's going on here? What am I doing? Welcome, everybody. Make sure to hit that like button. And if you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe as well. Does help a small channel such as this. But if not, I appreciate you being here anyways. Alright, Marvel Gallery. Is he gonna have those weird flea guys? This one? Got me in the back. Oh, I thought it was gonna spread more than that. Alright, good to know. Do I want a knife or do I want that? So many different enemy designs in this game. Alright, we gotta save here. We'll do that. Get some full health again. I think we're gonna go upstairs. We'll go upstairs. Oh, well. Almost looked like the graphics were glitching a little bit. Well, I am really glad that we got this working. Oh, these guys are annoying. They were super annoying in like the 8-bit Castlevania games. Oh man. Them and these flea guys and then the Medusa heads.
I'll trust you for
here's
now.
Maria.
I'm Maria. Who are you?
Alucard.
Not the talkative type, I can see. Well, perhaps we'll meet again.
Yeah, I don't know why the voices are doing that.
If you live that long. Farewell. So we meet again, Alucard.
It's
No, it's like I don't know what it's doing, but it's like skipping lines and stuff. I don't know. Maybe something. It's either my. It's either I don't know, my Pseudo Saturn. But it seems like it's just those cutscenes, so not a huge deal, I guess. The flea guys aren't as bad. Sake, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I finally got it working. For the most part. For some reason the cutscene voices aren't working, but everything else seems to be working. So I'll take it to win. It's a winning level. I'm gonna stick with the knife. We got a good amount of people over on YouTube watching. Make sure to hit that like button. And if you like this type of content, I stream every Tuesday, every Friday. And we're going to be starting a new series on Thursday, actually this Thursday. We're going to be doing Zelda Breath of the Wild. But that stream's going to be a little different because that's going to be a series. So I want to play from start to finish. Whereas the Tuesday and Friday streams will be kind of one-offs. So it'll be a different game every time for those streams. But if there ends up being a game that people really enjoy, I'll add it to that Thursday series. So once Zelda is done, we can pick up on a different game. Well, I figured switching up the games is good because I I got such a backlog of games. It's great to showcase games that just don't get any love anymore. And that was kind of one of the big reasons why I wanted to do this channel, is that I really wanted to play games that, you know, are really forgotten. As I sit here and play Castlevania Symphony of the Night. But again, it's not a game that you see a ton of people streaming anymore or talking about it as much. Especially the Saturn version. I think it's just my Saturn. It's just it came all the way from Japan. This particular one, and I think the laser was just never that great on it. So I bet if I installed a new laser, it'd be fine. I don't know if you saw my my short King Nacho, but I got a really good game from GameStop. Well, complete in box Saturn game from GameStop, which I was not expecting at all. So GameStop for the win, as much as they get hate. It was the final game that I was waiting on for the GameStop roulette video. So I promised I'd give an update once I got it. It came in early, and it ended up being complete in box. So I've never seen a complete in box Saturn game at my local GameStop. It's always loose disc, generic case. So I was really surprised, really happy with that. And we ended up getting Duke Nukem complete in box as well. Everything else was loose disc, but that's the price you pay for buying retro on GameStop online anyway. It's always a gamble. I love the enemy designs in this game. The fact that there's so many different kind of enemies. Like, we haven't been playing that long. We've already encountered so many different enemies. I have not got a Retro Fighters controller. I don't know. I'm still kind of like on the fence about that controller because I love shooting games. So if the controller has any dead space with the analog sticks, like it's a no-go for me. And I don't know. I was reading a couple of reviews on Amazon, and they were saying that it wasn't the best for shooting games. So I'm kind of like really on the fence. But I mean, my PS2 and my PS3 controllers are not the best. Not the best. Can't speak today. Yeah, I'm definitely, you know, I buy a lot of these Medusa heads. Gotta watch out for this guy. Oh, he's got like Chun-Li action there. Oh, fire too. Yeah, he takes a lot of power. Yeah, it was a sports game, but even still, I'm happy. I don't buy a lot of Saturn games just because they're so expensive. This guy took me out. House of the Dead. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. But a lot of the expensive games for Saturn, I burn them. Probably shouldn't say that on a live stream, but I just some of these games I'm not gonna pay $100, $200 for. I'm just not. It's a great console, especially if you like shmups and beat 'em ups. The thing with the Saturn is like the Japanese library is massive, but the U.S. library not that great, and the problem is a lot of the games that did come over and was ported from like PlayStation, they don't typically run as good as the PlayStation versions. Which is why I was shocked when I was playing Resident Evil on the other last live stream that it played so well. It looked great too. Alright, pretty far back here. Stupid flea guys. Nights into the Dreams. I've actually never played that game.
Now.
There's actually a secret here. We gotta wear glasses. We gotta find a pair of glasses, special glasses. But Nights into Dreams, everybody says that's a great game. I've never played it. I don't know. It just never looked that interesting to me. Like I'm sure it's a really fun game. It just doesn't seem that interesting for me. All right, so far, the short sword is best weapon. I think I'm gonna stick with the knife, yeah. Oh, we got $25 from that guy. Take that. Yeah, so the Marvel versus Capcom games and the X-Men games on the Saturn actually are better versions than the PlayStation version, as long as you got the RAM card. So it was like kind of one of the rare wins for the Saturn. But yeah, they're pretty cool. I was playing it the other day with my son. I was playing that, and somebody made a port of X-Men the arcade game for the Saturn, and that plays really good as well. I don't even remember which way we went last time. Alright, so we're sealed here. We gotta go back. Definitely gotta find a safe spot because this is kind of a lot of to have to do if I die again. I am no expert at this game, so there's probably people watching that know all the secrets and everything. I don't. The last time I beat this game when I was a teenager. It's actually oddly I can tell you exactly where I was. It's at my dad's house. I remember beating the game. Actually, I remember being surprised, thinking I beat the game, only for the game to give its own surprise of flipping the castle upside down. House of the Dead. That's another one that I need to check out on the Saturn. I've never played the Saturn version. For those of you watching on the live stream, we do have some games that you can play in the chat. So feel free to engage in the chat, say hello. I will say, whoever made this port, this patch version of the game, fantastic job. They did a really good job. Performance is definitely improved. The loading screens are much better. Even accessing the map was kind of a pain. Oh, how can you not like Wolverine? I feel like that's a... I don't know, man. I feel like that's a sin. How do you not like Wolverine? Alright, I need to find a save point. If I remember correctly, there might be one all the way at the bottom. Here. I'm gonna avoid this guy. It actually might be behind this guy that killed me. Oh, he's got a massive shield. I'll waste all my sub-weapon on this guy. Yeah, they announced the release date for it. So September of this year, which is really cool. Yeah, I'm really excited for that one as well. I thought they were making a Venom game too, no? I feel like that could be really cool. Oh, yeah, let me just go behind this guy and see. Alright, so definitely a secret here. Alright, we got some chicken pot roast. That's it. I feel like there's got to be something more to this room. Definitely. I don't remember though. I think I'm gonna have to use that potion though. Can I just use it? Alright, let's see how do we use this. Oh, I always forget to I have a shield. I bet you it actually works too. Yeah, we need to get away from this guy. Alright, we could, yeah, we gotta turn into a mist. Ah, these stupid Medusa heads. Pretty sure there's a save point here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there isn't. I think I'm wrong. Alright, so I'm kinda we might be too early for this section here. Pretty cool, the bird there. Oh, we got somebody on a boat there. Yeah, I definitely don't really remember, but I think we're too early to be here. All right, let's go back all the way back up. All right, let's try that again. Thing is, I need to find a safe spot. I think that's where I originally came from. Oh, there you go, King Nacho. You're finally at 1,000 points. Ah, always gets me from behind. I think we gotta be close to the librarian. Oh, here we go. This is exactly what I needed. Yes, please. Again, thank you everybody for joining us on a Tuesday night. Hope your week is going well. All right, we got a boss battle here. We got one lone viewer over on Twitch. Thank you for watching as well. Don't be shy. Be sure to say hello in the chat. King Nacho is nice, I promise. Whoa. It's a good thing I saved. Probably should have kept my knife. Oh, he just knocked my shield right out. Oh, I still have it though. Alright, I can't get by this guy. Hopefully I'm actually doing damage to this guy. He's got a longer reach than I do. Why isn't my dash working? Oh, I got him right in the face. I wasn't sure I was going to take him out. Yeah, we got more life. I will take that when I need it. I need all the life I can get. It's easy to forget how great this game is. It really is. Now it makes me want to go and play the Game Boy Advance games as well, because those are fantastic too. Yeah, Castlevania 2, especially if you don't have a guide, it's very cryptic. Some of the information is wrong. But even as a kid, like that's the Castlevania that I owned. Like my cousins had the original Castlevania, but I had 2. I actually remember it was the only NES game that I remember buying. I went to Toys R Us with my mom, and I actually remember specifically picking out that game for whatever reason and buying it. It was like my own birthday money or whatever. All my other games, they were like either my parents got for me or they were like hand-me-downs. A lot of my games were hand-me-downs. When my cousins, moved on to the next system, I would get their old. I think my mom would buy their old system. But yeah, Simon's Quest was. I always have that memory of going to Toys R Us and buying that. And I really enjoyed it. And being a little kid, I didn't have access to like magazines and stuff, so I wasn't reading like Nintendo Power and stuff, or other game review sites or whatever. I mean, I had no clue that people didn't like the game. I enjoyed it. I could never beat it as a kid because I didn't know what to do. But it's definitely a game that has a better reputation nowadays than back then. I'm just kind of going with the flow. I don't even have a plan of attack here. We're just kind of going room to room here, and whatever happens, happens. Oh, here he is.
It's been a long time, old one.
Oh, it's you, Master Alucard. What do you need?
I need your help.
Young master, I cannot aid one who opposes the master.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really?
Alright. So we can sell some stuff. I definitely have stuff that we can sell. Oh, alright. So there's only specific things that it looks like we can sell. I thought maybe I could sell off some of those items that, like weapons that you don't need.
I'm interested in this.
Jewel of Open can open locked blue doors. Magic missile. Boomerang, javelin. I don't know if I really need library card, enchanted library card. I think this like brings you back here. Yeah, I was born in '89, so I grew up with it was Nintendo Power. And I think Sega had their own version as well, but that wasn't as popular. It was really Nintendo Power. I don't know, I think I'm just gonna get like a potion or something. Oh yeah, EGM, I forgot about EGM.
Thank you.
Alright, who are these? What is this? Alright, so it just tells you about
I'm interested in this.
actors. Oh, okay, so these are the voice actors. That's cool.
Oh, till we meet again. What can I do for you? Oh, till we meet
Looks
again.
like there's an opening under his seat there. I actually still get Game Informer. They did relaunch, and I do get Game Informer still. The actual physical magazines. The demo discs were the best part of those magazines. I used to buy the magazines just for the demos. Oh man. I feel like demos are so underrated now. Like, they don't. A lot of game companies don't put out demos anymore. Alright, obtain. Alright, some kind of scroll. I'm like almost dead. Alright, we may need to go find a save spot so I can get some health here. I just don't know if I really want to use my potion. Just trying to say where we need to go. Oh, we definitely have a lot of interest in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, that is for sure. Y'all are very quiet though. I think if I never actually answered my own question, but I think my favorite Castlevania is probably Super Castlevania on the Super Nintendo. And I do like that one because it's very... Not only is the gameplay very good, but I feel like it's very accessible for people that really want to get into Castlevania and start off. Not that it's super easy, but it's one of the easier Castlevanias to play. That is for sure. All right, let's go to the left. We gotta go back. All right, I'm gonna use my health. Oh, pot roast. I can use that. These stupid flea guys. These guys are definitely a lot more annoying in the later, the earlier versions of Castlevania. They're not as tough in this game. But my goodness, the original Castlevanias and this, what is it, Dracula X, I think it was, for the Super Nintendo. These guys are super annoying. I've never beat that Castlevania. But I always love the opening in that game. Oh, here's that room that's underneath that library guy. Where these village is on fire and the background has these flames. Always looks so cool. Alright, we want to do the bronze. It's only a little bit better. We got anything else here we can wear? Yeah, that's a great one for the PlayStation 2. Definitely worth the play. I made it pretty far in that game, but then I didn't beat it. I think it's also on the original Xbox as well. There was two, if I remember correctly, two games on the PS2 for Castlevania. One of them is on the cheaper side, but there's another one that's pretty expensive. Yeah, that would be a great game to play on the channel. I have one of them, but I don't have the other. I have the cheaper one. This guy's calling down. What is this guy? He-Man? I've played Legacy of Darkness. I don't own it. But I'd love to get Castlevania 64 or Legacy of Darkness. Oh, come on. Yeah, that must be the more expensive one. It is up there in price. Even if you go on eBay, it's gonna be up there. It's not like super ridiculous, but it's the more expensive. And then I think the other ones, obviously, you know, the physical of Symphony of the Night on the PS1, that's up there in price. And then you have the N64 ones that have gone up in price too. All right, I think we're gonna make our way down to that save point and save and get some health. I don't think there's anything else I can do up here. Yeah, I feel like I can't remember which is the less expensive, but there's one of the Castlevanias I could have got on GameStop was $15, and it's the one I own already. All right, we are going the right way. Let's get to that save point. There we go. All right, I think we're gonna have to do some backtracking here. Figure out where we gotta go. All right, let me look at this map for a second. There's this hallway that's kind of like behind this save room. We might be able to go down a little bit. I mean, there's definitely a lot of places to go. I only just scratched the surface here. Oh, that guy like exploded in fashion. Let's see, where are we? I don't think we can go down. I see an opening down here, but we need a special ability, I believe. Alright, we do have to fight all these guys. That's the one thing about this game. They do All the enemies do respawn. I mean, it'd be kind of boring if they didn't, because with all the backtracking, you'd have like a ton of just empty corridors and stuff. It'd be kind of boring. Should be another one of these guys here. Oh, you see the eyeball in the background there? I didn't notice that first time. I feel like there's something special here. Probably so many secrets that I passed up. I think these things in the floor open up too somehow. Alright, I think there's a hallway here that I can go up to. Yeah, let's go upstairs. Oh yeah, the music in this game is fantastic. Oh, night shield. Let's equip that. Oh, this is that place that's sealed, magically sealed. You know what? I wonder if I should go back to the librarian guy and buy that thing. Because I think that's what this unlocks, is that door. I thought maybe I'd get some kind of special ability, but maybe I do gotta go back to the library guy. There was 2 doors that had that seal. Alright, that sucks. I hate to do it, but let's go back to the library and let's buy that thing. I should have bought it. I was thinking I should have bought it too. I love how they explode like that. One thing about these games, definitely a lot of backtracking, so if you're not into that, it may not be something that you like. But it's just part of the game. You gotta learn the paths, and eventually you start to memorize everything. But it's been so long that I've played this game. There's probably people that can like speedrun this game. Big moon in the background there. Yeah, I definitely appreciate them more as an adult for sure. All right, we are on track here. Still got a long way to go. Well, if the view count is correct, I think this beats out the BioShock stream there. Oh, I don't remember that guy. Oh, I can actually go up higher. I didn't even realize that. All right, let's check out this spot here. Ah, I missed him. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at these guys. Bone muskets. That's pretty cool. Imagine having an army of those guys. Guns. Alright, how do we get in there? Why do we wait to unlock this door? Maybe the librarian has something. Oh, what is this? Outer wall. Do I want to go here? I have not, but I'm pretty sure they made that game for the Super Nintendo. Where did I just go? Oh, I'm way over here. Okay, that's kind of cool. So there's a secret passage here. That's cool. All right, good to know. What a great quality of life thing here. But I think this is a locked, like a locked area. Yeah, it is. That's cool. It's not blocked anymore. All right, let's go back. That is good to know. I'll tell you what's I don't even think it's considered a hidden gem, but Alien vs. Predator on the PS3 and 360 are great games. But I've only played the Super Nintendo version. I never played the arcade beat 'em up version. Oh, look at this guy. Sword Lord. Do I want to mess with that guy? Alright, there's a ton of stuff here I missed. I didn't realize this. Oh, there we go. We got the elevator going now. For some reason I can't make this jump. Alright, we're gonna forget that jump. I kind of want to see what's at the top of this tower here. I'm gonna stick with the... Oh, we got a save point. I'll take that. Guess we'll work our way down now. Now that we got that elevator working too, there's that special ability that we can get. Always want to make sure there's no secret here. Sometimes you can break those walls or even walk through them. All right, clock tower. Well, if we die here, it's okay. We just saved, so. All right, now we got a blood red moon there. I love the transparent clouds there, mist. Pretty cool. Oh no! Running away. Alright, let's see if there's a better sword. Yeah, it's a little bit better. It's definitely one of those games where you just get lost in. It's like, oh, I'll play for like a half hour or something, and then you just keep playing. How great this game looks though. Saturn was definitely a very underrated console. It's really a shame the way it played out. I think they could have done really great things with the Saturn. Alright, we need to somehow get back up there. I don't think we can jump that far. We need an ability. Alright, we're gonna have to come back. Well, I'm glad I came back this way because there was a ton of stuff that I missed and I didn't realize it. Might be another door down here too. Oh, really? There's nothing here? We're fighting this guy for nothing? Getting my butt kicked over here. Alright, yeah, there's another door here. Let's see what's here. Oh, that's where I was before. Thought I saw another door. Maybe I just assumed that there was another door because of that guy that was there. Alright, let's get this ability here. Let's see what we got. I might have to pause for a second, get a drink. My voice is just really raspy. Alright, Soul of Wolf. Let's see what that does. Alright, transform into wolf. Oh, we have this other one too. Displays enemies' names. Okay. Not really a big deal. Alright. So maybe when we do a wolf, we can do a bigger jump. There's like a lot of slowdown for some reason when we run with them. Yeah, alright, we can try that. Is there another area? Alright, it's just like a little fast travel here. Alright, let's try the wolf. We're gonna go all the way back up. See if we can make that jump now. Alright, elevator's no joke. That's the, you know, we're here anyways. I might as well just save just in case. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday night. Welcome to the stream. Be sure to hit that like button. Definitely helps out a small channel such as this. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. I wonder how much playing as Richter changes this game. Considering Richter's, I mean, he's kind of like a big deal as far as the story of this game. No. That sucks. Definitely too timid going after that guy. Alright, give me a skull. I don't know if I have enough room to make that jump now. Try one more time, if not I'll have to come back. Me and jumps in this game are not too great, I guess. Alright, so we gotta come back. Oh, it's still broken. We gotta go further out then. Yeah, alright, so we gotta hit that load. We'll go back in, try it again. Hopefully there's no other falls here. I want these guys to hit me off again. Oh, there is. I could be able to get up there now. I could try one more time. If not, we'll move on to, we'll get the, oh, there's another thing over there too. Wonder what that is. We'll have to unlock those blue doors. We'll try one more time. Let's get it loaded up again. Thankfully, the loading isn't too bad in this. I got the magic missile. Not what I wanted though. I feel like I got the right idea. If I can avoid getting hit. But we're gonna go visit the librarian right now. Alright, see if this is the right spot. Yep, it is. There's some other abilities that we can get that'll make that platforming a little easier. I think we gotta go up. We got tons of those uncursed items there. So if we get cursed, we should be good. Don't have to buy any. Apparently I can't hit books. Oh, Rondo of Blood, yes. Yeah. Is well, Rondo of Blood, isn't that Dracula X? And that's the same thing. Man, these hallways are long.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
The Jewel of Open can open blue doors, so let's do that.
Thank you.
Oh, so we can only open one, huh? Alright, well, we got that
Till we
one.
meet again.
I don't know if Rondo of Blood is on the Super Nintendo app there. But I thought Rondo of Blood was the one, oh maybe it's Dracula X that was released on Super Nintendo, I can't remember. You ever see the Nintendo Power magazine of Castlevania? I think that's the only one I would love to have that magazine. I'd probably frame it. Alright, we gotta head all the way back now. Check out that blue door. And I hope you guys are enjoying Sega Saturn. I definitely want to do more games on the Saturn. Maybe we can do Duke Nukem. Where do I need to go? You know what? We might as well just save since we're here. Get some health. Could do Alien Trilogy as well. That's a pretty good shooter on the Saturn as well. Yeah, I have the it's like a 2-pack on the PlayStation. I think it's Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go all the way down this hallway, then up. But yeah, there is a PSP version. I think that one's a little, for PSP games, it might be a little bit on the pricier side. Planting's kind of annoying. A meal ticket. I'll have to see what that is. $250, yeah, I'll take that. I feel like in every Castlevania game, there's always an enemy that shows their butt cheeks like that. Alright, so we should be able to open this now. There we go. no clue what that just did. Oh, maybe it opened up that red. Oh, let's see. The passageway that's on the floor. Come on, you jerk. Oh, it did. Here we go. We got a pill. Attack potion. And library card. So I think that just gets us, teleports us to the library. Interesting, I guess. Alright, where else can we go? We may have to go a little bit more into the beginning here. And see where else we can go. Yeah, there's a bunch of paths. I got a feeling though I may have to do that platforming that I kept falling on. Oh, it opened up this one too. Cool. Yeah, unfortunately, like it's a real shame, but Superman really gets the short end of the stick when it comes to video games. There aren't really any great Superman games. There's actually a beat 'em up. A Superman beat 'em up game on the Super Nintendo. It's okay. It starts off really cool, and then it gets extremely difficult. Bandana. Do I want a bandana? See what the bandana does. Oh, it gives me better defense than the sunglasses. I'll take that. Oh yeah, the death and return of Superman. I think that's it. But you're better off playing. There's a Batman game on the Super Nintendo that's also a beat 'em up. You're better off playing that game. The Spider-Man and Venom games are pretty good too. Good beat 'em ups if you want. Separation Anxiety, I think it's called. I think there's another one. Yeah, those are expensive games now too. The Spider-Man games. Just don't do what I did, and as a kid I asked my parents for Christmas for a Spider-Man and an X-Men game. And I was trying to be greedy, try to get 2 games. I didn't even know that Spider-Man and X-Men Arcades of Revenge existed. So you can imagine my surprise when I opened that game. I'm like, oh, what's this? It's Spider-Man and X-Men all in one game. And yeah, that game's not very great. And there's just so many paths that we can go in this game. I think one of these days what I'm gonna do is we'll do a Sega Genesis stream, and I'll do like all my childhood games, only games that I owned as a kid. Alright, we're gonna go on for a little bit longer here. We're almost up to 2 hours. Actually, more than 2 if you count the technical difficulty stream. I kind of don't really remember this section here. Definitely a more gruesome section. I just keep going down and down here. See where it takes me. Smelly rice. Just got an item called smelly rice. Like the piano organ music going on. Oh my goodness. Oh, these little guys take a lot of shots. I do like to try to kill as many enemies because we are leveling up pretty good. I think we gotta eat some smelly rice though. There we go. Outdated. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. Mysterious different dimension dagger. Interesting. Mystery food ticket. Let's use that. I just don't feel like dying. Morning set. But it didn't even do anything. Oh, maybe I gotta equip it now. Yeah, here we go. We got eggs and toast. We got breakfast foods. kill those things? All right, the answer is yes. We can kill those things. How's everybody doing tonight? Make sure you say hello in the chat below. Oh, we got a load that's going a little bit longer. That's not good. I hear it spinning, but I don't know. It usually doesn't take long. Yeah, I can hear it spinning, but I don't think it's loading anymore. Nope. All right. Well, I guess that's my sign to call it a night. We've been on for about 2 hours now. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on a Tuesday night. Don't forget, we are adding an additional stream. So we will be streaming on Thursday, Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I'll put out a poll for the Friday stream. Just let me know. You guys vote, and we'll see what we're going to play on Friday. But it looks like this game has decided it no longer wants to load. So we'll call it a night here. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. As always, happy gaming. God bless everybody.